Imagine a world where giants ruled, where the oceans were patrolled by colossal predators, and the jungles were home to monsters that defied the limits of imagination. In this savage landscape, survival belonged to the fiercest, the most cunning, and the most powerful. Now picture two of the most terrifying creatures to have ever existed colliding in a battle of epic proportions. A fight so intense that it would shake the earth and churn the seas. This is the clash between the monstrous Megalodon and the titanic Titanoboa, two apex predators that reigned over their domains millions of years apart, but are now brought together in a fantastical showdown. Who would dominate in this prehistoric duel? Who would prove to be the ultimate king of beasts? To understand this legendary confrontation, we first need to delve into the world of the Megalodon, a predator so colossal that it makes modern great white sharks look like mere minnows. The Megalodon was the undisputed ruler of the ancient oceans, a marine giant that hunted with ruthless efficiency and unparalleled power. This prehistoric shark roamed the seas between 20 million and 3.6 million years ago during the Miocene and Pliocene epochs. At its peak, the Megalodon could reach lengths of up to 18 meters, although some estimates suggest that the largest individuals might have grown to an astonishing 20 meters. This made the Megalodon 3 times longer than the biggest great white shark on record, and as heavy as a fully loaded tractor-trailer, weighing an estimated 50 to 70 tons. Imagine a predator as long as a bowling lane, with a body so massive that it could create waves just by swimming. But size was not its only weapon. The Megalodon was armed with one of the most formidable jaws ever seen in the animal kingdom. Its mouth spanned over 3 meters wide, lined with 276 serrated teeth arranged in 5 terrifying rows. Each tooth could grow up to 18 centimeters long, about the size of a human hand, curved and razor-sharp, designed to slice through flesh and bone like a hot knife through butter. These teeth were not just tools for feeding. They were instruments of destruction, capable of tearing apart even the most robust marine creatures. With a bite force estimated at 18,000 newtons, enough to crush a car, the Megalodon could effortlessly splinter bones and shred through thick blubber. It targeted the largest prey in the ocean, including giant sea turtles, dolphins, and even whales, ambushing them at high speeds of up to 40 kilometers per hour. It would ram into its prey with its massive bulk to stun or injure them before delivering a bone-crushing bite. With its powerful sense of smell, it could detect a drop of blood from miles away, honing in on wounded or vulnerable prey with unrelenting precision. Yet, the Megalodon was not just a brute-force predator. It was a master hunter. Its eyes were finely tuned for underwater vision, allowing it to spot prey even in the dim, murky depths of the ocean. It also possessed electroreceptors, specialized organs that detected the faint electrical impulses generated by muscle contractions in other animals. This allowed it to sense the heartbeat of its prey, even when they were hidden beneath the sand or behind coral reefs. Such sensory adaptations made the Megalodon a super predator, ruling the oceans with terrifying supremacy. But would these advantages be enough to conquer a creature as fearsome as the Titanoboa? Emerging from the shadows of a prehistoric jungle, the Titanoboa was a monster of unimaginable size, a serpent that redefined the concept of a predator. This colossal snake lived approximately 60 million years ago during the Paleocene epoch, slithering through the dense, humid rainforests of what is now South America. In the aftermath of the dinosaur extinction, Titanoboa became the top predator of its ecosystem, ruling the swamps and marshes without challenge. It was the largest snake to have ever lived, growing to an average length of 13 meters, though some individuals were believed to stretch over 15 meters. This made it as long as a school bus, with a body as thick as an oil drum, weighing over 1.25 tons, heavier than a polar bear. This sheer size allowed Titanoboa to dominate its environment, hunting anything it desired. But Titanoboa was not just big, it was built for killing. Unlike venomous snakes that rely on toxins, Titanoboa was a constrictor, using its massive, muscular body to squeeze the life out of its prey. It would ambush its victims with lightning-fast strikes, sinking its backward-curved teeth into their flesh to secure a grip before coiling around them. Once it had its prey in its powerful embrace, there was no escape. Titanoboa would constrict with a force of over 276 kilopascals, enough pressure to crush bones, collapse lungs, and rupture internal organs. Its muscles were so powerful that it could stop the blood flow to its victim's brain, causing unconsciousness in seconds. And once the prey was dead, Titanoboa would swallow it whole, dislocating its jaw to consume creatures as large as crocodiles. It could then go for months without eating, slowly digesting its massive meal. Its diet included giant turtles, large fish, and prehistoric crocodiles. But today, it faces a new challenge, a rival so powerful that even its monstrous strength might not be enough. The stage for this prehistoric brawl would be a place of treacherous beauty, a vast mangrove estuary where the jungle meets the ocean. Here, the murky, brackish waters would provide the perfect camouflage for the Titanoboa, allowing it to hide among the twisted roots, waiting in silence. The thick canopy above would block out most of the sunlight, creating shadows that danced on the water surface, masking the serpent's presence. Meanwhile, the deeper channels would give the Megalodon the space to maneuver its massive form, gliding through the water with silent menace. This arena would be filled with the sounds of churning water, rustling leaves, and the distant cries of prehistoric birds, setting the scene for an ambush that could come from any direction. This is the Battle of Legends, a fight between two apex predators whose power, strength, and ferocity have no equal. It would be a contest of speed versus stealth, bite versus constriction, sea versus land. The Megalodon's crushing jaws against the Titanoboa's suffocating coils. The shark's brute strength against the snake's cunning patience. It would be a test of survival instincts honed by millions of years of evolution. In the end, victory would belong to the one who could outsmart and outlast the other. This fight may be a work of imagination, but it captures the essence of a world long gone, a world of giants and monsters that once ruled the earth. And while the Megalodon and Titanoboa never crossed paths in reality, separated by millions of years, the thought of their battle ignites a primal fear and fascination within us. It reminds us of the sheer power of nature, of creatures so massive and deadly that they defy our understanding. This is more than just a fight. It is a glimpse into a time when monsters were real, and the world was their arena. And as we imagine the outcome of this clash, one question lingers. What if the Megalodon faced another ancient rival, the Leviathan whale? That is another tale of epic proportions, one filled with as much terror and power as the legendary showdown between the Megalodon and the Titanoboa.